After that, I'm going to be taking this piece by piece so that the video shouldn't be too long though. So the next one here is the suction line here. It is being secured by 10 millimeter. When I mean rebuild, we're going to be flushing the entire system because it's completely contaminated right now as it is. Look at it. The oil inside there look very horrible. So I'm going to be flushing it completely, then rebuilding it afresh so that all those dirt and debris will get out. So while doing that, I'm going to be replacing the condenser. I'm going to be replacing the dryer right there. Then I'm gonna flush the evaporator. The evaporator is hidden underneath the dashboard right there. The best way to be able to access it is you're gonna lose out these wiper blades, and when you're losing them, be very careful. The sprayer is right there, not to get it broken. And to be able to remove this is very simple. This is very simple. You can just grab it and pull it up a little bit, pull it like this, and it should come out. You do the same thing to the other side right there. Now you want to be very careful, because in this case I don't want to disconnect the battery, because most of Mercedes do have issue when the battery go out of the system for some days. So I'm gonna be leaving the battery on while I'm working. So you're gonna be careful not to shut anything, because if you shut anything, it's gonna be a problem. So now over here is where the expansion valve is. So for this very moment right now, I'm gonna be dropping the compressor. When I drop the compressor, then I'm gonna be pulling out the condenser, and I'll tell you the next episode that's gonna be. This video per each episode should be 10 minutes, not maximum. Okay, now let me show you guys one more thing that I'm gonna be using to close up this part 1, which is gonna be on removing the condenser. Now when you get this cap, there is a cap that is securing this in place, which is here. You need to press here, and press here. When you press it, you pull it, it has 4 clips right there. So when you remove it before this can be able to give you a chance. You do the same thing to the left side. Now keep that aside, and when you're done, what I'm trying to do here is, in order for you to save the coolant, because the coolant is still here. I'm not sure where it's sold in Nigeria. I don't have that time to start looking around for it. They have antifreeze, it's not antifreeze. There are 2 things which I need right here. So the first thing I want to remove the condenser without uninstalling the radiator. So you gotta pull here up, be careful not to damage it, or pull it from under so it can remove from this socket here. Then also pull from the left. You gotta pull it really hard. When it get removed, you can see it right now, it's free. So when it's free, you have 2 cover here. You have the gray and you have the black. The black is on the down. You can't even you can actually miss them both. Try so you don't miss them both. Now here there is a clip right there. You have to find a tweezer and get it inside there and drag it up. All right. When you drag it up, then you remove this one, drag it up, then you wiggle it and get it out. Let me show you. Okay, at a time like this, you can use something like this, or better still, something like this to be able to lose it. So let me show you a simple, you can see it right there. It's very simple to remove. And that's it here. Be careful, let it not run out of your hand. That's it right there. Keep it aside. Do the same thing to the other side there. Might need something more tiny. That is why I always recommend a tweezer. This line is for the transmission fluid that goes to the intercooler that is on the radiator, sorry, the condenser. So you gotta be very careful. This one is quite a little bit hard, but it's still the same method. Or another way, if you don't want to follow it from there, you can follow it from the end here, but be careful, let it not jump, because if it jumps, okay, right here, so you wiggle it. While you wiggle it, you pull it. This one is out. You do the same thing to the second one. You can see it right there. This doesn't look like the normal regular transmission fluid. I'm gonna be using a paper towel to close it. Okay, when ones are done, you can slide this over like this. There is a clip holding it here on the right as much as on the left. So you gotta press it from inside here. I can't put my camera right there, but okay, let me give you a shot. You can see, maybe you can see it very fine, but that's it right there. So the one on the left here is the one you're gonna press together. You should remove. Okay, that's what you use to press this. Use something like this or shorter one to press this before you can be able to separate the two of them. So when you separate it, the goal here is not to lose the coolant, to leave the coolant section to be completely intact. Okay, so right now you can see it's out. You can see a lot of dirt right there, which needing to be disappear. So by this, I am done here. I don't need to tamper with anything with the coolant circuitry. So the next one is gonna be on the next episode.